Pull Yourself to Pieces is filmed in front of a studio audience, without any cameras, and without any audience.
No aliens landed during the making of this podcast. They're already here. Hey, Bill, do you want to see my latest idea for our show opener?
See your latest idea? I don't think I want to.
No, you're going to love this.
Oh,
Step
boy.
outside for a minute and look up. He should be here in about, 15 seconds.
All right, what am I looking for exactly?
You'll see. Oh, look, here he comes.
What? The plane with the banner?
Yeah. Well, what does it say?
Pieces to yourself, pull.
Oh, crap. All right, wait till he comes back around and...
I'm just going to leave him out there. Hello and welcome to Pull Yourself to Pieces, the podcast.
Dead air.
Pull Yourself to Pieces will now give you about 30 seconds of silence in order to get our dead air out of the way and to have a smooth-flowing show. Here we go.
Is it safe to assume you turned the mics down?
You should never assume.
Oh, right.
Remember?
Yeah.
That makes an ass out of you and you.
Right. Which is not hard to do.
I did turn the mics down.
Okay, good.
Nobody can hear us.
Nobody's listening.
That's true. And nobody can see, what are you wearing?
So what do you... Oh, I thought you'd never notice. You like it?
Do I like it? What happened?
Well, I'm going for a new look.
A new look.
Yeah.
Are you wearing sandals too?
Yeah, well, it goes with the robe. So what do you think? And let me tell you, long, white, flowing robes are not easy to come by.
You didn't join a cult over the weekend, did you?
Yeah, you have to go to the prophet store.
Is that what you're going to be? You're going to be a prophet?
Well, I could be.
Oh.
I've been thinking it. What?
So you're in touch with your spirituality now?
I'm in touch with something.
Oh, you're touched.
Yeah.
I've always said that. Yeah.
And I've got nothing on under this thing.
Oh, God. Oh.
Come here, sit on my lap.
Oh, I think we have to get back.
Okay.
Quickly.
This presentation sponsored by...
Our landfills are at peak capacity, and Mother Earth can only take so much, but one man has a plan to equalize the burden. Ken's Diaper Reclamation Service is here to help. Instead of throwing your used diapers in the trash, wrap them up and send them to Ken. His state-of-the-art facility will separate the waste byproducts from the diaper and, using a special process, turns the unwanted poop into bricks that can then be used to build new housing, condos, schools, churches, bridges, dams, or any place conventional building materials are used. The smell dissipates over time and becomes hardly noticeable. Ken says, "Go green by going brown."
Welcome to Celebrity Kitchen.
Welcome to another edition of Celebrity Kitchen. Today's guest is none other than Bill Clinton, former president and saxophone player.
Really? Bill Clinton? Wow.
Yeah.
How were we able to get him here?
Well, apparently he's a big fan of the show, and he wanted to share his recipe of fresh roadkill stew, which is a favorite in Arkansas.
Fresh roadkill stew? We don't have to eat any of that, do we?
Only if you want to.
Hey, boys, hold on a second. Let me just zip something up. Hello, Ray. Hello, Bill. First time caller here.
Oh, hello, Mr. President.
Yes, hello, Mr. President.
Yeah. So, do you like to do a lot of cooking at home?
Oh, I sure do. Yes, I do. I like things hot. Hillary's on the run from the police, so someone's always wanting to put her in jail.
Oh, that's terrible, Mr. President.
Oh, I can only imagine that's probably not good for relations at home if she's always on the run. You must spend a lot of time alone, is my guess.
Yeah, well, boys, it's got its ups and downs and ins and outs, and I love this part. Slow rhythm and thrusts. I mean, gives me some time to smoke my cigars and such.
Well, yeah, we see.
Yeah, we see.
So, fresh roadkill stew. Who's the unlucky road crosser we got today?
Oh, it's got to be a chicken. Doesn't the chicken cross the road and end up in a stew?
No, not in this case. Today's fresh kill is armadillo.
Really? There are a lot of armadillos in Arkansas?
Well, no, not really.
Oh, so it's a delicacy at this point.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
This is very interesting. Do you cook it in the shell?
Yes, very similar to how you cook a lobster.
Hey, Mr. P, I'm curious. Did you play your sax for Monica Lewinsky?
Hey, now, I did not have sex with that woman.
Yes, we remember.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I'm curious. Do you season the roadkill before cooking it?
Oh yeah, I love to season everything nice and spicy. Always, I use some hot sauce, crushed red pepper. I like it spicy like my women, Oh. I mean, like an enchilada.
Oh yeah, right. Careful not to spill any on anything that could incriminate you, like a dress, for instance.
Hey, now, that all depends on what your definition of is. I mean, yeah, those stains are hard to get out. Oh, I hear Hillary calling. She needs a new passport. Gotta run, boys. Hey, enjoy your meal.
All right.
Oh,
thanks, Bill.
All right, well, bye, Bill.
All right.
Take care.
Yeah.
Bye, guys. Have a nice day.
Please, this is the police. Don't move.
Ladies and gentlemen, stupid criminals.
Well, it's time for an episode of Stupid Criminals, where we.
It's not going to be a whole episode of Stupid Criminals, is it? Can we just do a segment?
All right.
I don't want to do a whole episode of Stupid Criminals.
All right. Take
That's
two.
too much.
It's time for a segment that
I don't think if it's even something I like, I want to do it for a whole episode. You know what I mean?
you're very animated today.
Animated.
Yeah.
What's up, Doc?
Okay. So on this segment of Stupid Criminals,
Here we go.
we're going to talk about a woman who had let's say, a crappy shopping experience on any Wednesday. Pick a Wednesday.
This past Wednesday?
Yeah, sure. A woman named Shirley Wright Johnson was picking up some items at a grocery store in Moore, Oklahoma, with her two daughters in tow. When she went onto the frozen section and over by the freezers, and opened up the door and reached for a bag of frozen pizza rolls.
Pizza
She
rolls.
quickly, pizza rolls. Yeah, you find them in the frozen food section next to the pizza
Oh,
rolls.
yeah, the ones that, like,
Yeah.
the little rolls and you throw them in a toaster
Yeah.
or whatever, you heat them up.
Pizza rolls, kind of self-explanatory. Anyway, she quickly discovered
Pizza
something
doesn't
else.
roll.
It
Go ahead.
does if you take it out of the box and just kind of fling it.
Wait.
But it's
what?
got to be frozen because you can't throw cooked pizza. Anyway, you're getting off traffic here.
What do you mean you
getting
can't
off
throw
track.
cooked pizza? Why couldn't you?
Because it won't hold together. It's got to be frozen.
Oh,
How many
Okay.
how many cooked pizzas have you thrown?
well, I tried to
None.
make pizza once, a homemade, and it kind of threw right out of the oven. I did a really bad job. It fell right to the floor. It didn't roll, okay? It just
my
plopped.
goodness.
Go ahead. Where were you?
You should. No one should let you near a kitchen. Anyway,
That's
Shirley quickly discovered something else in her
Surely
hand
you can't be serious.
instead of a bag of frozen pizza rolls. human excrement.
Oh, wait. Hold
Yep.
on a minute.
You heard right. Quote, I picked up a bag of pizza rolls and there's literally shit, she said in a video obtained by Oklahoma City NBC affiliate KFOR TV. Human shit.
But wait,
Excuse my language.
was this bag of pizza rolls like clear plastic? She could see it?
Hold on. Someone defecated inside a supermarket freezer onto a bag of Totino's pizza rolls, then covered the mess with another package of the treats, police told the TV station.
Oh, it was a poop sandwich.
It was a poop sandwich. So somebody couldn't wait to make it to one of the men's rooms or the bathrooms that are, literally just a few hundred feet from the frozen aisles,
Right.
opened up the door and decided to squat and crap on a bag of Totino's pizza rolls.
Can you freeze poop?
I probably, yeah. What
I wonder
happens
what
to
happens
dog?
when you freeze poop?
It gets hard.
Could hurt somebody with that.
Anyhow, and I quote, this is from Shirley. I grabbed the bag. I felt something smushy on the bag, so I turned it over and there it was, she said. I was upset. I was disgusted. I feel like I was violated.
Violated.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's something you don't want to stick your hand in. I mean, you know what happens? What happens when you drop something in your toilet? The last thing you want to do is stick your hand in there. You will find anything you can think of to reach in there and pick that thing up without sticking your hand in there. I know I don't want to stick my hand in there.
Right.
Anyhow,
Right.
apparently the ride home from the store was miserable, she said, even though she quickly scrubbed off her hands. Quote, all the way home, my kids were like, still, Mom, we can still smell it. I can smell it. And she said, I smell it too, baby. I smell it too. Anyway, she
I
told
want to know.
Yeah.
Did they call in the who is it? The proctologist? Did they
You-
call
you-
in?
A proctologist.
Well,
What?
they got to call in somebody who can, get some
What?
samples of the poop so they can
Oh.
start to.
And what?
But they got to
Track-
track down the guy.
Oh, well, how about
Well, girl.
this? More
What?
city police using surveillance video from the scene of the grime
That was easier.
flushed out a man they identified as a person of interest.
They
he
flushed
was
out the
booked.
pooper.
Flushed out the man. Yeah, I'm
They
not
flushed
making
out
this
the
up.
pooper.
He was booked into the Cleveland County Detention Center for unrelated charges while the poop probe continues.
Unrelated.
And that is
he was caught peeing
Ah.
on the sidewalk, but it was
Um,
unrelated.
a police spokesman told the Smoking Gun, which is probably an online newspaper, that the man's name will be released if formal charges are filed. The man also was reported taking pictures of women in the grocery store, police added. So you got some guy in there stalking women, taking pictures of them, decided he had to poop, opened up a freezer door, squatted, pooped on a bag of Totino's frozen pizza rolls, closed the door, and walked away. What a society we're living in.
It's a good thing he didn't go to the ice cream aisle and pooped in the chocolate ice cream, because then we never would have known.
We never would have known. You're right. Well, lucky for us.
Yeah.
So just a little advice before you head out to the grocery store. If you've had a big lunch, just use your toilet, for crying out loud. Hey, Billy, do you hear that? Is that somebody knocking?
Oh, yes. Someone's at the door.
The studio door?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'll be right back. Hold on, let me go. Oh, hey, it's Tyler.
Hey, good after
You
morning.
remember Tyler? Billy.
Oh, yeah, right. He was guest like back in episode 2 or something like that.
Taco
Yeah,
Tyler.
yeah.
That's probably my name now.
Taco Tyler.
Taco
Am I gonna have to order? Am I gonna have to order tacos?
No,
again?
no. We'll skip that this
Oh.
time.
Hey, you got some
had some
time to
yesterday.
sit and we'll have a little discussion. I was just about to get into some interesting news.
Oh, what kind of news? Did you miss your period?
Well,
What?
what's that?
That's not news.
Did you miss your period?
That's old
Yeah,
news.
that's not news.
Okay.
That's old news.
Oh.
No, I was going to discuss
Yeah.
the fact that they believe that
Who believes?
Well, scientists.
Who's they?
You always do
Scientists.
that to me.
Okay.
Who-
Well, I want to know who you're talking about.
Scientists believe
Yes.
that
Yeah.
we might be the only intelligent life in the universe. Not you, Ray. The rest of us, intelligent life.
Nice.
Normally I would take that personally, but I have no idea what you're talking about. So.
Oh, so yeah, see, look at that.
They say that evolution
Who's
has
they?
a lot of evolution has a
scientists?
lot of what they call one-offs. All right.
Oh,
Like-
I am definitely a one-off. There is not two of me.
Thank God.
I would hope not.
Billy, you just broke up completely. I didn't hear a word you said.
I moved away from the microphone. Sorry.
Oh, well, stop doing that. Knock it off.
It was an accident, y'all.
Having some technical, non-technical difficulties.
Stop that now. All right, where were we?
All right, so your topic, yeah. Let's get back.
Yeah. So, they say that the evolution has
really screwed us over.
I'm going to go smoke a joint. I'll be back in a little while.
I'm gonna go try to make some diamonds. You know what's interesting? I was actually thinking about this topic but 2 days ago, and
Yeah.
I thought to myself, like, it's interesting, like the question of why did we become intelligent? Why did anything have to become intelligent, right? Like, I look at the rest of animals and I look at everything else, and everything seems to have this balance. It works like a well-oiled machine. And then for something to just become intelligent suddenly throws like a wrench in the gears. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why religion was invented, to explain away how intelligent we are. Because remember, we are animals too. We are mammals. Even though we can talk and think and build stuff, we are still animals. We just happen to be the smart animals. But if you look at the state that this planet is in, we're not the smart animals.
We just don't mix. That's the thing. It's
Yeah.
like intelligence was a bad call by evolution.
was a
I mean,
bad
no,
call.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah,
It seems to have been a bad call.
we would have been better off still swinging from trees, because look at how we've mucked everything up.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. Is like, it seems out of place. It seems out of pattern for Mother Nature to make such a bad decision. I just.
But how can we have so many other species, animals and plants that have also evolved, and nothing is as smart as us? Why did that not happen? Why?
Nope. You're assuming that nothing is as smart as us. How about you assume this? How about you assume that there are some animals out there that are smarter than us, except we just cannot communicate with them? Think about it. Think about how there could be very smart animals out there, but they have their own language.
It depends how you define intelligence also. I mean, is intelligence like communication as a pack or emotional communication? Like,
Absolutely.
dolphins,
Keep
killer
going.
whales,
Yeah.
even. Killer whales
Dolphins,
work together
killer whales,
extremely well.
Orangutans,
Like, they're intelligent.
The apes,
Or are we just
the
lucky
apes.
that we happen to have a combination of intelligence and the physical part that have given us the ability to create things and develop things? It takes both of those things. A dolphin doesn't have hands. He's got no fingers.
No.
He can't really.
But think about it. All we have is opposing thumbs, and that's all we have. That's it. That's the only thing that sets us apart. We have four limbs.
We've also got larger brains and different parts that have been expanded for intelligence. Like, imagine a dolphin was as smart as a human, right? Sure, it's got a different body, it doesn't have hands or feet, whatever, but if it was that smart and it really wanted to communicate with us, it would be able to, like, I don't know, draw out a word with its nose in the sand, or something. It'd be able to do something of that nature that would show more clearly it gets what we're saying.
Yeah.
No, it would have to have learned our language to be able to use its nose in the sand to make a word.
Well, then, if it's that intelligent, it can be taught our language.
I think it can be taught our language. I'm willing to bet that dolphins can be taught sign language. but there's no way for them to sign because they don't have any hands.
Well, I see
So
what you're saying because dolphins aside, gorillas, right? Apes, certain
Right.
certain
yes,
monkeys, they can do that, and they
Right.
yeah,
understand and they feel. I watched a video before of this I think it was a gorilla or something, and she had this pet cat, and the cat died, and she was sad. She was signing that she was sad, and like she knew
yeah,
how to
Wow.
feel. She felt that way. She felt that
yeah,
emotion.
yeah.
So
But she felt better after she ate the cat. So
no, it got hit by a car or something or a
Oh,
truck.
oh,
jeez.
well, that doesn't mean she didn't eat the cat though.
I
What
mean,
the?
they could have. I don't know. That's beside the
Why?
Fried
point.
You go
fried
there.
cat's a delicacy in certain countries.
And so are gorillas.
So,
So are
I don't know.
humans and others.
I've never had a gorilla. Even McGill gorilla, even him, I've never had him. I got to
Jeez.
draw the line at for certain foods, certain things I will just not eat. So, you know,
Yeah,
no.
but back
Yeah.
to the intelligence thing. I think it's really interesting that we were able to become so intelligent and in such a counterproductive way. You know what I
Speak for
mean? Like
yourself.
it
Speak for yourself.
I guess I am.
Yeah, you're
Well,
lumping us in with you.
well,
Well, I mean, us as
Yeah,
a species, like us being
yeah,
able
okay,
to walk
yeah,
around and talk and
yeah,
communicate and build
yeah.
things.
Have you driven through Georgia? There's not a lot of intelligence there. Have you been to South Carolina? Have you been to Florida? It's,
well, this can lead to my second discussion I
there's
was going to
more.
have. Well, just a little bit.
Okay.
Speaking of intelligent life,
Yeah.
have either of you guys ever heard about this guy that calls himself the time traveler?
There's quite a few
No.
of them out there.
Oh, that's
but
true. I'm sure. This one particularly has a huge following on
I'm
social
sure.
media.
Mm.
Yeah, this guy
Yeah.
does a lot of. He says he's from the future and he's here now,
Of
of course.
course.
And that
Right.
he said that next year we're going to have a major attack by aliens that are going to invade us, disguised as a meteor shower.
What is this, War of the Worlds?
MED. Wait. MEDIA. A
Meteor
media
shower.
shower.
Oh my
A
god.
media
A,
shower.
See, now that I could believe.
a
Yeah.
meteor shower. That's good.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can get
What
tons
would
of
that look
nude
like?
pics of aliens on your phone, like spammed to your phone. Like, oh, it's
Yeah.
a media attack by aliens. Jeez.
He
You know,
says
it's
it's going
funny.
to happen. He says it's going to last for 2 weeks. It's going to be in the northern hemisphere. Oh crap!
Uh-huh.
And it's the
Yeah.
beginning of the Nozick message. I don't know.
The what?
Nozick
The
War is the beginning of the
the
Nozick
no
War.
what?
Nozick. Nozic.
Okay,
Nozick.
interesting. What if that is an acronym, right?
Oh,
Is that an acronym for something?
I'm not sure.
What would that stand for?
Nozic. No other
Stella's
zoos
intelligent.
in the country.
There you go.
You know
There's
what
no
I love
zoos in
about
the country.
you know what I love about this time traveler guy? There's no way to disprove it, and there's no way to prove it.
Yeah.
He
Right,
can say
because if it
anything.
happens, if something like this happens, he'll be like, "I told you guys, you didn't listen to me. I told you." And if it doesn't happen, he's like, I was off a little bit. Remember, I'm from the future. I got the dates off a little bit. It's going to happen
Right.
in 2023."
Yeah, and if I remember right, we've already had this conversation about time travel, and I don't think it's possible because I don't think time
Oh, here
is
we
a
go.
place. I don't think time is a place you can visit.
It's what you think. You don't know that much about time. What do you know, Ray? What do you know?
I know that it's 3:51 p.m. and I'm hungry, so
Yeah, but it's 2:51 somewhere else. There's time travel.
okay. That's not time travel.
That's just
That's
time existence.
That's time existence. That's it.
Did you ever see in
You can't.
the movie
I
Paul?
don't
when they-
understand how you equate time with a place. You got two different things here.
Because you think
Well,
that time.
That's hard to explain. It has to do with gravity, though. It has to do with space.
I don't-
Space and gravity are linked.
I
Space
don't.
and
Yeah,
time.
fine. Space and gravity might be linked, but how is time and space and gravity linked together. Those three things.
Well,
I don't see the connection.
I've seen it in movies before where they try to explain the science behind it. Basically,
Yeah.
if
And that's
you're
it's all.
Let him go. Let him talk.
I believe if you're traveling at a faster speed, time goes slower for you. I'm pretty sure. So like if you were to travel, I don't know, for like 10 years in light speed and then come back to Earth, or if you even if you just orbited around Earth or something at light speed, I'm pretty sure when you come back down, it'd be longer than 10 years have passed on Earth or something like that. Because it has
I
to do with space and time. It has to do with the
I
distance you're traveling and how fast.
okay, great, but I still don't think you can travel. I don't think you can physically travel to a point in the future or travel back to a point in our past that has already occurred. I don't see it happening. I don't see.
I can picture the traveling to the future thing if that
Same here.
acceleration of time is
Same here.
possible, but going backwards that seems kind of tricky. I'm not sure
No.
how that would
It would seem like
be
it's done.
possible.
It's no way
I
to
don't-
get back to it. Right.
Well, with the technology we have anyway.
Again, I don't believe time is a place you can visit. I think it's time. Time is time. The time is always now. Time is always Time is always the present because there really is no.
I guess
There really is no future, and the past is accumulated knowledge. It's everything that we know that has happened. Right? That's the past.
Guys, we're going to take a short break. We'll be right back after this. This is Bill.
And this is Ray.
And you're listening to Pull Yourself to Pieces,
the podcast that finds the humor from the inside and out.
Catch a brand new episode every Wednesday.
Every Wednesday? Wait, every week?
Well,
you expect me here every single week to do this?
Are you serious?
I have things to do. I got library books. I gotta wash my car.
Are you serious? You can't be here just to record once a week?
All right.
Whew.
The problem is that we can only perceive in 3 dimensions, even though we live in 4. So it's like we can only see what's happening in this exact slice of time. You know,
Right.
That's how we perceive time. Is like we're moving through it, but basically the way it really is that time is laid out, and we're just like one slide on a reel, just constantly moving, and we're only seeing one picture at a time. That's kind of what it's like. So, I mean, I think it's possible to, to eventually see the 4th dimension, meaning see time, see what's going to happen and when. But I don't know if we're there yet. I don't think we are.
What's funny, if this time travel guy was real, no one would believe him.
No.
And how does he prove it? I'm from the future. All right,
You can't prove that.
If he can see into the future, he should be really easy to prove it. He'd just be like, all right, here's the winning lottery numbers for tomorrow. And that's what I want to know.
Right. Beside the fact that his claim of aliens attacking us, I don't know. I feel like if aliens were here, I think they would have attacked us well before we were capable of sending nukes back or something. You know what I mean? I don't think they would have waited till now when we're more technologically advanced than before.
I like how he's creative in saying they were going to come as a meteor shower.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, It's real. Well, look at this, right? From his salesman point of view, right? You got to sell it on something that could actually happen. And meteor shower could very well happen next year. It could even be not so good. It could even be destructive.
Actually, in the news, I just read that there's a rather large meteor that's going to be hitting our Earth's orbit tomorrow.
Oh, that's
and it's
scary.
430 feet.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they said that if this was to impact the Earth, it would be equivalent to, what did they say?
How many
1.5
nukes?
times as powerful as the largest nuclear bomb ever tested.
Yeah, which is, I'm pretty sure, is
my ex-wife.
I think.
Well, my ex-wife falling on her butt.
Wow, explosive.
Very explosive.
So I gotta end with at least this. If you knew this, if they're aware of it. I mean, I was reading some really interesting stuff. They've got this. It's almost like a like a wave gun, right? They're developing this wave gun that if a meteor comes too close to our atmosphere, into our orbit, and it looks like it's going to actually hit, they're working on this device that can actually sort of push it so it goes off course and it doesn't.
Yeah, it's a rocket. They send a rocket at it.
Well, it's more like it gives it a push, is what they're working on.
Yeah, I think a rocket would be a bad idea because you don't want to blow up something like that because then you got a bunch of shrapnel.
Then we got a meteor shower.
Yeah, that's bad.
Right.
I hope it's not a rocket.
If we knew that the meteor was coming, do you just put your head between your legs and that's it, or do you?
I mean, what would we do if someone came out on the news and told us, "Hey, today's our last day, guys"? Like,
well, here's the thing: it's not going to be, no matter how big this thing is, it's going to hit the Earth, okay? But it's only going to hit one point of the Earth. So if it's 1.5 times of the biggest bomb that we ever had, if it's, let's say this particular one, right? Let's say it's not something that's going to destroy the Earth, but something that's going to hit. They say you should not look at it because when it gets into the atmosphere, it's so bright, it's like looking at the sun. It has screwed up people's retinas. So you don't want to look at it. And then you also got to just hope that it's not going to hit you because the Earth's pretty big. And if this thing is 450 feet, it's going to hit the Earth. I get it. It's going to be a rather large explosion, but only if you're within a certain amount of miles of that explosion.
Yeah, but
you're pretty safe.
That not knowing, I think, is more terrifying than if we didn't know where it was going to strike.
And because the Earth is such has a large mass of water, the odds are that it's going to hit the water somewhere. And when that happens,
this is true.
It's going to create a hell of a wave, and that's where a lot of the
that one guy who's stranded on an island. And he's like, "Oh, they're coming! They're coming!" His island's gone.
What is wrong with you?
Probably make a new island or something. Hitting that hard. New islands all around.
It just creates a tsunami and it just wipes out the rest of everybody else.
Yeah. No, I don't think that if something like that was going to happen, that the news would say anything to us at all. I'm
really?
pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if we were going to die tomorrow, right? They know that the world would plunge into chaos for a day, and they would probably want to just avoid that.
It's chaos now. What's going to change?
What would change? Imagine this, right? It's the last day. Screw it. Nothing matters. People just come in and try and kill you in your house and just take whatever they can get and live a good last 24 hours. I mean, who knows? Who knows?
Well, sadly, you're probably right.
Yeah.
All the things that we think are pleasures in life would suddenly become, we'd be targets for having anything like that in our homes. So.
Yeah. Well,
it's good to leave this segment on an up note.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for having you in here, Tyler. It was a lot of fun.
Of course. Thank you for having me back. I love talking with you guys. It's really fun.
All right.
Yep. We love having you. And
we'll do this again.
Stick around. I ordered some pizza.
Sweet. Oh, well, okay. All right. I'm cool with that. That's fine.
Thank you. Please wait for assistance.
Idiot Science.
Welcome to another edition of Idiot Science, where two idiots are going to try and discuss something that we know nothing about.
It's always the case, isn't it?
It always, yes. No, it never changes.
For just Idiot Science, I don't think we know what we're talking about for anything. But let's not let anybody know that.
We have no clue. Anyhow, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite things: acceleration.
That's one of your favorite things? All the things in the world, that's one of your favorite things.
Yeah, acceleration. I like to go fast. And
well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Is that what you think acceleration is?
Yeah. Going fast
really?
from a stopped position to a very fast position is acceleration. And that's from the Latin, which means to have too many axles.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Too many axles. Yeah. It's from the Latin, which means acceleration.
Too many axles.
Too many axles. Yes, because the more axles you have, the slower you go. See, if you only have 2 axles, you can go pretty fast. If you got 3 or 4 axles, you can't go as fast. And if you've got like 6 or 10 axles, like a semi, you're not going fast at all. So that's how you get the word acceleration. Get it? Axles.
I
And
know a little bit.
remember-
I know a little bit about acceleration.
Okay, well, tell me what you got.
Well, I know that acceleration has to do with speed, right? It has to do with
Yes.
how we measure how fast something is.
No,
What?
no, it not necessarily measure how fast something is, how fast something accelerates.
Well, that's speed.
Yes, it is speed, but if you're cruising along at 60 miles an hour and you cruise along at 60 for 100 miles, you're really not accelerating at that point.
Oh, so accelerating is just like if I'm walking down the street, it's dark,
Yeah.
it's nighttime, I'm walking down
Yeah,
the street, and then a gang of hoodlums come behind me, I start running
Yeah.
faster. That's
acceleration. Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
That's acceleration.
All right.
Or if you're sitting in a plane on the tarmac waiting for it to take off and it's dead stop and all of a sudden the pilot guns those engines and all of a sudden in 3 seconds you're doing 90 miles an hour, that's acceleration, baby. Now we're talking. Or if you've got a really fast sports car and you're sitting in a traffic light and it turns green and you rev the engine up to 7,000 RPM and pop that clutch, all of a sudden you are accelerating.
So if I accidentally fall off the roof as I'm falling, that's acceleration.
Sadly, that's acceleration too, but that's not going to end well for you. No. No.
I also thought
That-
if something's slowing down, that's also
Actually-
acceleration.
Actually, believe it or not, that action of you accelerating off the roof actually causes an ambulance to accelerate to your house. So you see the connection there.
I
See,
got
one
it.
is connected to the
Right.
one is connected to the other. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. You
See?
know, as something does fall off the roof or anything falls, they say that it starts to accelerate.
Yes, and until
It speeds up as it's falling.
until it decelerates when it hits the ground.
That's that's the final moment.
Yeah, that's when the acceleration stops abruptly, and that's when you hear the ambulance, and that's when you see that white, and that's when you see the white light and dead relatives.
I know who discovered acceleration.
Who?
It was Galileo Galilei.
Galileo Galilei. He just made that up.
Isn't that a great name? Galileo.
He
Why
made-
would that guy was from I don't know when he was from the 1500s or something like that.
Something like
Galileo Galilei. Isn't that a great name? That's like naming somebody Joan Jones.
that. I didn't know he had two names. I thought he was just like Spock, like Mr. Spock.
No, he
when
had
you
two
ask Spock-
names. Galileo Galilei. It's like if your
See, I
name
always
was
wondered. Yeah.
if your name was William Williams,
or John Johnson.
John, right? You know what?
See, I always
Certain names
wondered
won't work out that great. Like if your name was Scott and your last name was Scott, it's just like Scott.
Oh,
Alan.
yeah. See, I'm still wondering if Spock is his first name or his last name.
Good point. We never get to know that, do we?
No, we don't.
So getting back to Galileo,
Yeah.
I know that what he would do was he would watch objects as they would roll down a hill. And he started with
wait a minute.
flat objects, and they
Is that
didn't
an
roll
actual
so
jo-
good.
Is that
Right.
an actual job? Do
Well,
you
the
get
flat
paid for
objects
doing
didn't
that?
roll. And then he had an epiphany, and he was like,
Yeah.
oh, we're going to roll some round boulders instead.
What?
Yeah.
They had wheels prior to Galileo rolling. He wasn't the first person to observe something rolling, Bill. Come on.
I'm telling you, he that's what he did. He would roll these round things, and eventually he got tired of watching the boulders just roll down, so he decided to make it more interesting. He would wait until
Yeah.
someone was coming, up the hill, and then he'd
Yeah.
roll the boulder down. And he'd really
so he
see some good
invented
accelerating.
bowling. So he invented bowling.
He was the first original prankster.
Yeah, I guess so.
Also, one
So-
of our favorite guy from back in the gravity discussion we had, Isaac Newton. He kind of followed in Galileo's stuff.
Yeah. He discovered fig Newtons, right?
Yeah. No,
Right.
it was the apples. Okay, he would roll an apple
No,
down
it
a
was
hill.
a fig tree. No,
He would
it was a
roll
fig
an-
tree.
He rolled his apple down a hill, and he'd have someone down on the other end who would hit it with a stick. It was they first started stickball. It really took off because once he hit the apple with the stick, the apple would fall apart. It didn't really work out that good,
No. Did you know your rate of acceleration is directly in proportion to how much money is in your wallet? No, it's true.
Wait.
Because if you're driving a Ford Pinto that you could only pick up for $200, you're not going to go very fast.
Oh, gotcha.
But if you're driving a Corvette and you've put $10,000 worth of high performance parts in that engine, you're going to go fast. So see how your rate of acceleration is directly in quantitative
and then if
to how much money
you can afford
in your
a
wallet.
$400,000 Ferrari, you don't have to even add any extra parts in there. That thing.
Exactly. So so your rate of acceleration depends on how much money's in your wallet, and remember that's important.
I think the discussion is accelerated beyond where it should be.
Oh yeah, we definitely went way too far with this.
Okay, time to put the brakes on.
Wow, what an idea! So, Bill, how was your Thanksgiving? Did you pig out?
Oh, we had so much food; it was ridiculous.
Oh, same here. Same here. Our cousin is an amazing cook, I got to say.
Yeah, I know. I missed out on that. We were supposed to be there, but we couldn't make it. So
I know.
Anyway, and it just
What? What?
We got a out-of-state call.
Oh no!
Yeah,
don't tell me.
It's. I
Please.
recognize the number. It's who you think.
Oh
it is.
no! Please. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Do we have to talk to her?
Well, I screwed up.
What?
I already clicked it. She's probably hearing everything we're saying already.
Oh, fantastic. Oh.
Merry Christmas, my most favorite brothers.
Brothers, you only have two. Merry Christmas, Paula.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Paula. How is our nephew?
You mean Robert? He's run away from home.
Yes, smart kid. Maybe now he'll have half a chance.
Very funny. I'm a good mama. I always made sure he had fresh Doritos and Pop-Tart.
Yeah, the staples at your house, right? Doritos and Pop-Tarts.
Well, that's what he liked. I made sure he had his fresh Doritos and Pop-Tarts. What was it? The brown sugar and cinnamon ones. That's what he liked.
Oh, well, not for nothing. Those are my favorites too, right, Bill?
Yeah.
And the cool Dorito, the Cool Ranch Doritos. I made sure he had what he liked in the house.
Yeah, the healthy stuff.
And I made sure they weren't stale.
All right. Well, that you get.
That's what good mamas do. That's what they do.
Yeah.
Look after their chillins.
Okay.
What's a chillin'?
Their children's.
Oh, children's. I'm sorry.
I don't know why he runs away from home like that. When you got a mama that looks after you.
Don't you know this, Ray? Come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, in the spirit of Christmas, the day our Lord and Savior was born, I'm going to be a better person and not engage in hate or insults with the two of you.
Wow. Hey, Ray, I think Paula's been abducted by aliens. This has got to be a clone. No?
Maybe.
Why are you being so sweet? Are you expecting a cash Christmas present from us?
Well, I was hoping that in the spirit of giving to those less fortunate, it would occur to the two of you generous souls in these festive times.
I have a lump of coal I could send you.
I think I have some old 8-track tapes that I don't listen to anymore.
Ray.
Yeah.
You can take that lump of coal and shove it right down Billy's pie hole. How about that?
He might enjoy that.
Wow. Hey, what?
You guys, you think you're funny.
We're not?
Ha ha. You think you're so funny. You two ungrateful bastards. I want my cash. I want my dough. I want my dead presidents. My moolah. My rightful inheritance. Show me the money.
And here is the Paula we all know and love.
Yeah. I was wondering how long it would take her to get here.
If I don't see any cash in my stocking this year from you two, I'm going to take my broke little Christmas tree and ram it up your...
Sorry, folks, but this is a family show, and you've just heard from the Manson family.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
True or false?
Welcome to another edition of True or False, our game where we give each other 5 statements, and we both have to determine whether they're true or false, and whoever gets the most right out of the 5 gets a gift.
Better make it good.
What do you want the gift to be this time, Ray?
I want a $25 gift certificate to Home Depot.
$25?
Yeah.
What can that buy you at Home Depot?
You'd be surprised.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, if I gave it $25 for like a place where you can eat something.
Oh. All right. How about this $25 gift certificate to Sam's Club? Because then I can get the pizza at their restaurant thing.
Okay, that's a whole pie for $25.
That's like 5 pies.
Oh, all right. We're having pizza tonight.
Assuming I win.
You ain't gonna win. All right, who's starting it? You or me?
I'll go first.
Oh boy. All right.
And all my true or false questions are about Wolfie.
Who?
Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. And by the way,
boy.
He's got like 6 names.
Yeah,
like
right.
6
Wolfgang,
of them. There's a whole bunch. Yeah.
Something
There's
else.
a bunch.
Mozart.
Yeah, something else. Yeah.
Wolfie.
All right, Wolfie. Yeah, are you ready?
I think so.
All right, here we go. True or false?
Sharpen up my
sharpen
classical
up what?
music history. Oh boy.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
All right. Mozart wrote his first
True.
concerto.
I don't know. Sorry. What? Mozart wrote what?
All right, here's your first question. Mom always liked you best. True or false? All right, here we go.
Don't do that.
Here we go. You ready?
Okay.
Mozart wrote his first concerto at age 5.
True.
Very good.
Wow. Whew. Beads of sweat building up on that already.
Yeah. All right. Question number 2. True or false?
Oh, all right.
Mozart was 35 when he died.
Oh, I know you're doing this with me. It's like he's probably 34. 35. I'm going to say false.
No, it was true. He was 35 when he died.
Damn you.
All right, you're 1 for 1. Here we go. Question
Yeah.
number 3.
Yeah.
Mozart is responsible for over 600 works of music.
600. That's a lot.
Over 600.
And if he was only 35 years old, well, he started at 5. That's 30 years. You divide that by 600. That would be about 50 a year. That's 1 per day. I'll give it to the guy. Sure. Okay, yes, true.
Correct.
Whew. Math does work.
All right. 2 and 1. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Question number 4.
All right.
Mozart had 6 children.
Wait. I don't remember him having any children in that movie, but who knows how accurate that movie was. Did he have children? He must have had children. 6 children. Well, they did have a lot of children back then. 600 pieces, 6 kids. I'll take my chance and say true.
True again. Very good. Correct.
Damn. 3 and 1.
All right, here we go. 3 and 1. Earl. All right. 2 and 1. Shoe polish. Little Rascals. All right, here we go. All right. Here's question number 5. You're on a roll, Will. All right. Mozart was good at billiards.
good at billiards. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Let me think.
Pool, and not the kind you swim in.
Oh, right. He was good at playing with his balls. He had 6 kids, so you know what? I'm going to say true.
Oh, you got it, Bill.
Woo!
Yeah,
I got 4 out of 1.
they were all.
No, wait.
They were all.
4,
they were all true.
All right, I got 4, and I said the one false, so 4
Yeah.
and then 1. All right, here we go.
Okay.
All right, question number 1.
Yeah.
Couples who spend more money on the wedding have higher divorce rates. True or false?
Oh, true.
Yes, you're right. I mean, how could that not be true? They say that those who, spend less on their wedding, they tend to last a lot longer.
Yeah.
How'd it work out for you, Ray?
Terribly.
Not in your cases.
Yeah. Not good.
All right, question number 2.
Yeah.
The South Pole is warmer than the North Pole.
Oh, everything's hotter in the South, Bill. I'll say yes. Agreed. True.
The South Pole is not warmer. The South Pole is colder.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
I'm never going there, so.
All right, you're 1 and 1.
If anything, I'm going to the North Pole because it's warmer.
All right, question number 3, true or false?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
most stolen food in the world is chocolate.
Oh, especially when a woman has her time of the month. I'll say yes.
That's good logic, but
Ain't it?
not true.
Oh,
It's
Jesus.
false.
I'm getting killed here. What is the most stolen food?
The
Pizza.
most stolen food is cheese by mice. No, it's cheese.
By mice. Oh, well, that makes sense. Yeah, I
What
can
are
see
you,
that.
1 and 2
What?
so far?
Oh, I don't care. Go ahead.
All right,
I don't
question
care.
number 4. True or false?
I'm only here because I have nothing better to do. Go ahead.
Sweat
Yeah.
has been an active ingredient in perfumes and love potions.
Sweat. True.
Yes, that is true. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
You
Let's
sweat
put it this
mess.
way. I could fill 1,000,000 bottles because, man, the way I sweat, oh boy.
There's your
Ladies,
next business.
Ladies,
You should
next
start
time
bottling that stuff. So that's your
Yeah.
next thing you do. Raise sweat.
Ladies, next time
Raise-
you spray some cologne on yourself, just think you're getting a little bit of me.
Oh God. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna be sick now. Okay.
Yeah.
And last one.
Okay. Yeah.
So you got 2 and 2, I think, right? Not bad.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm just gonna win anyway.
Come on, I got some library books I got to bring back. Would you bring it on?
All right. Question number 5. Here we go. Picasso died in 1970. True or false?
False.
Yes, false. You did a good job there. You got 3 and 2. He died in 73. I didn't
Okay.
think he lived that long. I don't know. You think Picasso, you think it was maybe long time ago, but anyway. All
Yeah.
right, so I beat you, and I'll take that $25 gift card. Thank you. All right, gotta go.
Oh, all right. See ya.
All right, bye.
This presentation sponsored by
Hey, single guys. Do you know what attracts women more than a baby in a stroller? A dog on a leash. Do you want to have this chick magnet pal but not all the hassles of owning a pet? Now there's Rent a Pet. Need a dog on a leash for a park stroll while on the prowl? Simply call 1-800-RENT-PET, and within 30 minutes, a dog of your choice is delivered to your door. Our deluxe package comes complete with leash, faux diamond-studded collar, book of tricks, and a dog so smart and well-trained he could literally change the oil in your car. Rentals start from a half hour all the way up to 6 hours of four-legged enjoyment. Now experience all the joy and popularity of a dog with none of the hassle. Rent a Pet, not affiliated with Rent a Baby. So, hey, listen, thanks for joining us this week on Pull Yourself to Pieces.
Please check out our website, pullyourselftopieces.podbean.com, and subscribe to the show in Google and Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible, TuneIn Radio, or via RSS so you'll never miss an episode.
And if you enjoy our show, don't forget to give us a high rating.
And remember to tell your friends about the show.
We'll see you next time.
Well, how can they see us? There's no cameras. It's kind of like radio.
It's a figure of speech.
A figure? What figure?
Yeah. A figure.
What does a figure have to do with it?
It's a... Figure it out.
Wait. Figure it out? Huh?
Thanks for listening to our show, and thank you to freesounds.org and Gottlieb, Audio Mirage, Plaster Brain, Cognito Perceptu, FK Prod, Mirage Hazer, Shadow Wisp, DBoss, Viku Seru, Intra Environmental Sound Project, Julian Nicholas, Carmelo Mike, G Kill Hour, 140178 Sound, CMU Sound Design, Alan Mchi, Der Super Anton, Eric H2000, Bulbastray, FK Phantom, Ultra Dust, Ada Records, Stuart Colborn, Debroid, Cubidup, GJ, Syntax Seed, Inspector J, Astounded, Madge 061785, Just Invoke, Short Record, Lorenzo Sue, and I'm Mackenzie. CreativeCommons.org/licenses/by/3.0/legal code.